Hi guys, I'm back with my live session because today the market has fallen, and some of the people were asking who know me personally. They were calling and they were asking that is it a matter of concern? What are the reasons? Should we not invest or book profits? So, well, first of all, I would like to say there's no need to worry. Okay, market keeps falling and coming back. But what are the main reasons? What happened? Why sudden fall? Now there are many reasons. Okay, one, of course, you must have by now read or watched on television or on other YouTube channels is that COVID numbers are rising. So, because and India has for the first time seen over 1 lakh cases, COVID cases, ever since the pandemic began. This was not even the case last year. Okay, so this time the rise has been very fast, and the numbers that are coming in are huge. So one of the biggest reason is the surge in, and definitely we have to be careful, and this again puts in focus health area, because if your health is not good, you won't be able to do anything in life. Okay, so again the focus has come back to health and how the health should be kept up. So one of the major reasons is health, and the second reason is most of the companies are yet to come out with their quarter four results. Okay, generally the market slows down before quarter April 5. So people are waiting for cues from those quarterly result of the last quarter of the financial year 2021, and they want to look at where the economy is going, what is happening in the economy. So because of that also, market is down. Okay, now if you look at today's market this fall, you will see majorly the companies which are in green are tech companies. Okay, rest all of them have fallen. HCL Tech, TCS, Infosys, Tech Mahindra, they are in green. Except them, on Nifty, Britannia is up, and on BSC, Bharti Airtel is up. Okay. Now these two are, one is an FMCG company, the other one is a telecom company. Okay. Rest all stocks have fallen. Okay. So the focus is back now on tech and FMCG, companies, because of course I made a video even last year where when the market was market just crashed, and at that time also, because the pandemic had put a lot of pressure on and need and raised the requirement on tech companies to come up with tech solutions so that people can connect. So now that focus is back on tech companies, so their stocks are in green. Okay, what will happen tomorrow, we have to see tomorrow, but the focus is now back on tech. By chance, even pharma shares are down. Okay, so what happened last year was pharma shares did well. Okay, so we expect the focus to be back on pharma. Coming back to the reasons on why the market fell down today, also financial stocks have fallen. Okay, bank stocks have fallen, even HDFC Bank, SBI Bank, uh, also Bajaj Finserv, Bajaj Finance, IndusInd Bank, all these have fallen. These are good stocks because they are also assessing their NPAs, and their NPAs can rise because of uh, the moratorium which was given for for the people who are associated with the banks who have taken loans. So they are also coming out and awaiting their balance sheet. So it is expected that their balance sheet would be in the negative. So that is why also financial stocks, bank stocks have fallen down. It's not only, this COVID is one of the reasons. The other reason is this: the quarter four results of all these stocks. Okay, what else is that Maharashtra has the majority of cases. Okay, as last year, and Mumbai is the finance capital of our country. We all know that. So so Mumbai now, there are curbs now being imposed in Mumbai and Maharashtra, of course. So that creates a situation of uncertainty, and what will happen next? Would these curbs be increased? Would there be a lockdown? So as I said earlier, also that stock market always works on. Uh, it always looks at the future. So the future is in question. So that is why uh, the stocks are falling. And because Maharashtra, as I said, is the finance capital, so when there is uncertainty around the finance capital, so uh, the stocks will fall. Okay. Also, there are reasons which are like, uh, what will happen, say after a month, or because cases are rising now everywhere. Okay, so it is not only in Maharashtra only, it is now across the country. The cases are increasing across the country. So that is why, again, investors are skeptical, and lots of profit booking has happened. What happened is that, people get scared, and what they do, they start booking profits. Big booking profits mean redeem money. Okay, so you invested some money, and then you see, oh, there's the market is falling, so you start redeeming. Okay, let me pull out of stock market. That causes the market to fall further. So lots of profit booking has taken place today. That is also one of the reasons. So these are few reasons which have impacted the market today. Now, if you ask me, would this continue? Well, we are in a better situation than last year. We know about COVID much more than we did last year. We have been able to control it to a certain extent as compared to when we did not know what is COVID, how it is going to behave. So as compared to that, this year we are in a better situation. So this can continue for, say, a week, but beyond that, of course, the COVID cases have to be brought under control. So, that should happen. Otherwise, the stock market will show some more correction. But if you ask me, which sectors should you invest in if you want to change your portfolio, or how should the portfolio be, then as I have been saying ever since this pandemic began, you should have a hybrid uh, portfolio wherein you have stocks of all varied sectors: auto stocks, banking stocks, health stocks, pharma stocks, tech stocks, so that even if the market falls, you are somewhere in profit. Like today, the tech is up. Okay, tomorrow, pharma may come up. It has to come up, and it will come up, because even if the COVID cases rise, we hope they don't, or even if they come down, pharma will be again in focus. So expect tech and pharma sectors to come back in focus. Okay, and after the quarter four results are out, which would be out in few days across companies, you can expect the climb back in banking sector, or in infrastructure structure sector, and the associated like paints and paints like Asian Paints, Pidilite. So you can expect again a momentum in them. So should you book profits? No, don't do that. Stay invested. In fact, you can look at companies where you were wanting to invest in. You can buy stocks now because they've come down a little bit. So look at this correction as an opportunity to invest in stock market, Let me just take the names of the stocks that have fallen. Other global markets are up because they are not seeing that kind of surge, which we are sudden surge. They are also seeing surge, but not sudden surge like we are. We are only after US now in the to cross 1 lakh cases in a day, uh, COVID cases. Okay, top gainers are HCL Tech, TCS, Wipro, Infosys, all tech, and Britannia in Nifty. And in BSC, again HCL Tech, TCS, Infosys, Tech Mahindra, and Bharti Airtel, as I told you. So there is one FMCG company and one is a telecom company. So rest all stocks are down. So tech is up. Tech will remain up. If you still have not invested in tech, please do so. Tech companies, and today of course they are, high. Tech Mahindra is cheaper than others, so you can invest in Tech Mahindra. Otherwise, Infosys was one of the top picks for this year. In fact, last year, from June onwards, this was a top pick and it has just climbed, which is expected. Okay, so these stocks are up, and the reasons I've told you. So if you ask me, someone was asking me, should they now go for investments in gold? Now, gold investments is a completely different question as if you compare them to stocks. Okay, you should have some investment in gold always. Okay, and as we've seen that last year, gold just jumped. Okay, just jumped, but it has now hit a glass ceiling. It's not going beyond it. But if you invest in stocks, there is no uh, you know there is a glass ceiling, but it's not fixed like gold is, because how much gold can you buy? And you should have some gold stocks, definitely metal stocks, or if you want to buy gold ETF or sovereign gold bonds, invest like that. But otherwise, stocks are a different game altogether. So, uh, invest in stocks more than gold. I would say that you should have some gold, as I said earlier, but invest more in stocks and always go for companies in such situations when the market is volatile. The market has been volatile for some time now. It has been coming down, uh, coming up and down from 50,000 mark. So the volatility was already there, but with this sudden surge in cases and curbs happening now in different cities, especially in Maharashtra, the market had to fall. If we talk about today, it even touched 48,580, but it is back now. See, it's climbing again. It's now at 49,000, currently at 143. So by tomorrow, I think the situation will stabilize a little bit. Yeah, one news that is just come in is that Maharashtra Home Minister has resigned in that Parambir Singh and Sachin Waze case. The High Court has instructed that has said that the CBI can inquire. Now that he is the Home Minister of Maharashtra. So again, coming back to Maharashtra, the finance capital is affected, and uh, that creates an instability kind of an environment when you look for investments and growth and financial stability of a state, or when you're putting money, when you are associated with the business in the state. So another bad news for Maharashtra, uh, first COVID, and second is in political instability, because even there is a thing going around that even the government can fall. Okay, because of all this. So expect some more turbulence in the stock market, but there is no need to get worried about it. Uh, Maharashtra is not India. Okay, so it is important, definitely, but it's not like that. Oh my God, what should I do? I should just redeem. No, not at all. Okay, so stay invested and keep a watch on your stocks. And if you wanted to buy a stock which you were not able to buy earlier, you can. This is your opportunity to buy stocks. And if you want to sell some stock, I would say if again you've met your buying price, you can sell them to invest in the stocks which you haven't bought. Okay, So if you want to ask me some questions, you can ask me. I'm just ending my this live stream. I am extremely tired. Uh, I'm in Gurgaon, and I've been just traveling like a mad person. And but I had to come do this live today because today is a the market has corrected like anything, and it is likely to correct more. So be prepared uh, that because of again it's like the replay of last year with little less intensity because we now know COVID. Some vaccinations are also going on. At that time, nothing was clear what is going to happen next, what is COVID and all. But we saw what happened last year. The market just jumped like anything. So if you're thinking of redeeming or booking profit or pulling out of market, don't do that. Okay, because it will jump when we came out of that uncertain situation, which was last year, no one knew what will happen. Okay, but that little glimpse of vaccination made the market surge like anything. Okay, now the vaccinations are on. We know what is COVID. We know how to control it. There are mutants also. Scientists are even working with them, and it's not that a complete lockdown will happen. No, it will not happen. Okay, so we know somewhat we know the situation better what we went through last year. Okay, so this is a wrap on markets today. If something happens, I'll again do a live, but expect some little bit of corrections and ups and downs in market because of a lot of COVID cases coming and instability in Maharashtra and increased cases in Maharashtra only. So uh, expect a little bit of instability, but otherwise, there's nothing to worry about. Stay invested. Don't sell your uh, main stocks. There are some main stocks which everyone has. Don't sell them. Hold on to them. The stocks which were advised to you in the beginning of the year that these stocks will do well, they will do well. They are likely to do well. Okay, I should not say they will do well. They are likely to do well, and that advisory continues. Okay, so this is Anupam Sharma signing off, and I'll soon make my next video, and I hope to not look this tired. So bye bye, stay invested, and don't worry, things are fine.